Hey, it's Erica. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, then hi, my name is Erica, which I know I just said. And today I'm going to be talking about Aaron Rodgers. Now, my channel is not a football channel. I don't know a lot about football. But this video is not about football. It is about Aaron Rodgers' selfishness and what I think about his decision not only to not get vaccinated, but then to mislead the people around him into thinking he was vaccinated. So if that's what you want to watch today, then just continue watching. If not, then feel free to click off of it. But okay, so if you don't know, Aaron Rodgers is the quarterback of the Green Bay Packers. So he's a pretty well-known guy in the football world. Like, even I know who he is, and I don't really watch much for football. But anyway. And he is engaged to actor Shailene Woodley, who, if you don't know who she is, she's probably best known for Secret Life of the American Teenager, which back in my day, was basically a teen drama show about teenagers, and she played a teenager who got pregnant in high school, and it was all about that. So she was a big star in the early 2000s, but since then she's been in other things. Like, she's been in The Fault in Our Stars, she's been in, I think, that movie Divergent, and she's even been in that show Big Little Lies, which I'll admit, I like that show, but I'm gonna have a hard time watching it now, and I'm gonna tell you why in a little bit. So, the background is that football players, while they weren't required to get vaccinated, they were basically told, so you don't have to get vaccinated, but if you don't get vaccinated, then you have to follow these protocols. So the protocols, for instance, were like, if you're gonna speak to the press, you need to wear a mask if you're not vaccinated, and another one was that if you're not vaccinated and you're traveling, like an away from home game, which I'm sure has a different name, but anyway. But if you're traveling for a game, you can't really leave the hotel much and just go out and about. So basically, they were really encouraging football players to get vaccinated, and also I think there were some restrictions of going to the gym. Like, I think people might have had to wear a mask, or they had to work out in a separate gym. But anyway, okay, so anytime people asked Aaron Rodgers if he was vaccinated, he said, I'm immunized. Basically, he was basically trying to say, well, I'm protected against this virus. But he didn't say the word vaccinated. So technically, you can say he didn't lie to people. But I mean, he misled people, and for all intents and purposes, he did lie, in my opinion, allegedly. So he basically was walking around, not wearing his mask, talking to the press, going out and about when he was at away games and all that. And then he got the virus. And so since the NFL has a protocol for vaccinated and unvaccinated people when it comes to if they test positive for the virus, you have to wait so many days and then get 2 consecutive negative tests. But like if you're unvaccinated, the wait time is longer for that. So now people have found out that he's unvaccinated since he had COVID, and he has a longer waiting time than some vaccinated people that have also tested positive. So now there's a lot of backlash about him not being vaccinated when he told people he was immunized, whatever that means. Like, basically saying, I'm not vaccinated, but I'm gonna pretend I am vaccinated. God. Jeez. And so now he's been fighting with people and being like, oh, you can't tell me what to do. I'm immunized and woke culture is coming after me. No, buddy. You lied to people. You put people at risk by not following the guidelines set, and now you're mad that you were caught and you have to face consequences. So you don't get to yell and scream. You don't get to yell and scream about woke culture coming after you when you and your fiance don't believe in modern medicine, and instead, when you get the virus, you take horse dewormer instead of using actual medicine that's meant for human beings. You can tell that this pisses me off, because it does. Because what an ass. You lie to people, and you don't understand. Like, people that are high risk for dying of this virus, like, they don't want to get it. And even if they are vaccinated, let's say somebody's on like immunosuppressant medication, they still have to be very careful. So if this man came into contact with people that's immune system was compromised, he could have killed them. So, like, yes, it's his personal choice not to be vaccinated. But then to lie about it, and then to be like, well, I didn't lie. I said I was immunized. You did lie. You lied. So you, not only were you not vaccinated, but then you lied about it, so then you walked around and did everything as if you were vaccinated. So you're an ass. And then now Shailene Woodley is on her Instagram stories yelling at people about this, telling them they don't know everything and they're just flipping out because that's the cool thing to do now, and they all think they're woke. Like, no, like, here's the thing. Either get vaccinated or don't. But if you're not vaccinated, then don't lie to people and tell them that you are vaccinated. And then don't then act like you're the victim of woke culture when you made a choice not to get vaccinated, and then you also made a choice to lie and act as if you were vaccinated, knowing that when you said you were immunized, people would think that meant you're vaccinated, but you think you're smarter than everybody and you could pull one over on them, and by using linguistic gymnastics, you can pretend to be vaccinated when you're not. Well, guess what, buddy? You're not smarter than everybody else. You're not better than everybody else. You're not woker than everybody else. If you don't want to believe in modern medicine, that's fine. That's your prerogative. But then if you're going to lie about it, no, that's not your prerogative, because then you're affecting other people. I just really don't like him, and I don't like Shailene Woodley right now either, because I remember when I was 14, I was reading one of those magazines. It was 17 or Vogue or something. I don't remember which magazine it was, but it was one of those magazines. And there was an article about how Shailene Woodley wanted to be a naturopathic doctor. I hope that's the way you say it. Okay, but so she wanted to be a doctor of natural medicine because she thinks that a lot of medicine is garbage. Which, I mean, that's, if you want to think that, go ahead. But I feel like her and Aaron Rodgers are sitting on their high horse looking down at all the sheeple who believe in modern medicine and who don't want to die of a virus when we have a vaccine for it. And yeah, it feels like they think they're better than everybody else. They're oh, you all are taking that shit. Meanwhile, we're above everybody and we're getting immunized and taking horse dewormer medication. So that's my take on that whole situation. Again, I'm not a football channel, and I am definitely not an Aaron Rodgers fan. After all this, I think he is a piece of garbage. Yeah. So if you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you have not already and you are interested in seeing more of my content, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye.